This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
I love Ben Riley.
2019, 2020, nothing changes. Anyway, welcome back to the Ultimate Spider Cast. I am Phil. And joining me, as always, she who loves the Ben.
It certainly couldn't be Lilith Hellfire.
Oh, could be. Could be, would be. So, yes, your first show of 2020. So,
Happy New Year.
Well, last year we're doing theme months because we didn't cover all those movies. Year 2, well, I figured the first month maybe we could,
Back to the beginning?
Yes, we'll do some firsts. Like this week, this episode will be covering Amazing Fantasy 15 and Amazing Spider-Man #1, of course.
Hey, just fun fact to start off the new year. Do you know how many times officially Spider-Man has recounted his origin story in the comic book?
Ooh, how many?
10.
That's it?
Yeah, I thought it was way more, but the official tally, like the whole story is at 10.
Okay.
Not just thinking about it or whatever, like actually retelling the whole story 10 times.
Not just,
which isn't bad for almost 60 years.
That's not,
you know?
Yeah, no, I guess they probably
2022 it'll be 60 years or whatever, so.
Yeah, getting close. Okay, so I guess it doesn't count.
Mark that on the calendar.
Yeah. oh yeah, big daily Spider Cast. No.
I mean, there's enough content, trust me.
Oh yeah, there definitely is. We're not going to run it anytime soon, but
we could do it for the November podcast a day challenge, maybe in 2020.
Oh yeah, that's right. Coming for you, Jesse Jackson.
Anyway, sorry. I just thought that since we were covering the #1, that's one fun fact that I know.
I guess they don't count when he just thinks, "Oh, Uncle Ben got shot," and I have to.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's like the full retelling. Yeah. Otherwise, we'd be here all day.
That's right.
Especially in the beginning.
Yes. So yes, I'm sure. Yeah, everyone knows if you're a Spider-Man fan, Amazing Fantasy #15.
Now, how do you what? I have an original, but it's in terrible condition. Terrible condition.
No, I just have reprints and stuff.
See, because the funniest thing about having it is that there's this ad at the beginning. It's literally the second page, and it's for those overhead things from you're old enough to remember. The kids now, they don't know, but you remember the overhead projector where the teacher would write on it?
Oh yeah.
They used to use that for drawings, and it was for $1.98. That this ad just haunts me because I was like, if I could get that for $1.98 in this day and age.
And or sure was an overhead projector for $1.98, or was it the plans to build a overhead projector?
It looks like it was one of the really small, tiny ones with the light and everything.
Oh,
it's kind of what the light boxes are now, but not as cool, I guess.
Okay, yeah. Well, I guess back in 1962, $1.98 was $50. Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that ad always kind of haunts me anytime that I think about this issue. So sorry for being off topic.
No, that's all right.
Yeah, it tells you how old Spider-Man is.
It's in the issue.
Yeah.
But yeah, so cover date August, and yes, 1962, correct?
Yep.
So here's we start off, with this square named Peter Parker, see?
He's a professional wallflower, see? I love that, by the way. That was one of my favorite things that have stuck out from this issue of all time.
You want to know a cha-cha from a waltz, see?
This artwork is brutal. Okay, so I agree with you that Spider-Man was 15 at the start of his career. I'm going to agree with you. A Civil War 2 says that he was 15, and in this one, well, later on we find that he's a sophomore right now. So there's controversy about that, but whatever.
I know. For the longest time, I thought it was 16.
No, are you a 16? I'm a 15. I'm sorry, I thought you were a 15. No. I thought you were accurate and correct.
Oh, how dare you? Does it even say in here? I don't think it says.
Not in here. We don't find out later until a couple of other verified sources. There's a lot that goes unsaid, like for the first 10 issues of Spider-Man.
Then we get the only appearance of Uncle Ben not in flashback.
Right? Honestly, this artwork kind of reminds me of Archie. I'm just saying.
Well, Ditka.
It just makes me chuckle every time. This artwork is tough. Look at his sweater.
What?
His sweater vest and his little red tie and his stupid glasses. He looks like a total schmuck, and I can't.
No, he was a bookworm in 1962. See? Oh my lord!
Like Beaver from Leave It to Beaver looks cooler than this kid.
And Flash is wearing a sweater with a big T on the front of it.
Because it's a Letterman jacket, but I'm just like,
for Midtown High.
His name doesn't start with a T. Did he steal some other kid's Letterman?
I was gonna say, and Midtown High.
Oh, I guess T is for Thompson. I don't know what's going on.
I know. Because even his real first name is Eugene. That don't start with a T.
Maybe how he spells it.
I wouldn't want to fight me.
Maybe it's T. Eugene Thompson. Who knows?
Oh my lord, Thomas Eugene Thompson. Thomas Thompson.
And worst of all,
Thomas Thompson. Oh,
somebody talked about it. They're like, bro, your alliteration is getting on my nerve. We're not doing that.
Maybe that was Stanley's original plan.
I almost guarantee you it probably was. Somebody, whoever knows, they have to tell us.
Tommy Thompson. Well, probably they won't.
Who can we ask? Who can we tweet?
I mean,
everybody's dead. Who can we tweet?
I mean, he's not on social media, and I don't think he does interviews or anything. But Ditko's still alive.
Yeah, if you're not on social media, you might as well.
Oh, jeez.
Kidding.
So yeah, so then
says all my Twitter followers I haven't logged in 6 months. I know. 2020 is gonna be better, guys. I promise.
Yeah, miss. I haven't seen you on Twitter lately. But yes, we see Aunt May and Uncle Ben, who both look like they're 95. Love Peter.
And about to break if they sneeze. This is just.
This is the start of Aunt May's inverse aging.
Finally, a lady lying about her age.
But yes, Aunt May and Uncle Ben love Peter. The teachers love Peter, but not the kids so much.
He's one of those people that were friends with the teachers. Gross. The only teacher I was friends with was our coach. And that's it. Just saying.
Wasn't that lady gym teacher, was it?
No, not at all.
Okay.
She was a witch.
So Peter's looking for someone to go to the science hall with him, but nah.
What a nerd.
You stick to science, son. We'll take the chicks.
Nerd! Oh, my favorite thing is don't fatten him up too much, dear. I can hardly out wrestle him now, and I'm just like, whoa, look at Uncle Ben, bro. If Peter can't out wrestle Uncle Ben, look at him.
95.
Jeez Louise. I can't.
I think Uncle Ben was just being polite.
No, he's like, you know that dad thing. Once your son, out wrestles you or out poops you, it's done. It's all downhill from you from there.
I think Peter's just like, yeah, I don't try my hardest. You're 95.
But the plot twist is he really did try. That's the plot twist. Secretly, that's why he let Uncle Ben die, guys. Hold on to that grudge a little too hard.
I'll let you go.
There's so much more backstory that we could make into this Spider-Man story. I'm just saying.
I know. So of course, Peter goes to the science hall by himself.
Experiments in radioactivity open to the public. Yeah, this is the 60s. This is the Marvel and this is the 60s.
Yes. Here, everyone, just stand 5 feet from the radiation. No harm will come to you.
Good for your teeth. You'll be fine.
Light up a cigarette and get some radiation. Make a man out of you, boy.
Oh, God.
So, of course, the spider gets zapped and then it bites Peter. But again, J. Michael Straczynski.
A spider whom fate has given a star in a brief role, to play drama in the drama we call life. Like, are you serious? Like, letting the Patsy Walker with that little yellow passage all about?
Because that's how the whole thing starts. Lilith Hellfire.
I know, but that's just like so overly dramatic.
Well,
For like a big tough guy in spandex. Like, that was a little too dramatic.
Stan Lee, hello.
Oh, true. Touche.
So then Peter's like, oh, why is it spider glowing? Why do I feel so strange? And then,
looks as though our experiment unnerved young Parker. Even the old dorky scientists are giving him like the guff. Like,
that nerd only took one shot of radiation and he's already ready to pass out. Wuss.
My body is charged with some sort of fantastic energy. I think that's called puberty, but I could be wrong.
And I love these early stories. The changes happen like instantaneously.
And he's already climbing up a building.
All right. Well, yeah, because that car comes whipping around the corner and he jumps out of the way and I can stick to the.
That was one egghead who didn't daydream anymore when he crosses the street. Like, what?
Everyone is
so Impala? I feel like that's an Impala. I'm gonna say that's an Impala.
Everybody's so nasty in this movie. It's like, yeah, good. He jumped out of the way, freak.
Get him, see? Everybody's trolling a mustache in this story.
And then a kid sees him climbing up the building. Of course, no one believes him.
His mom's like, well, that's the last horror movie I take you to, young man. And he's like narrating everything. What's this? I crushed this steel pipe as though it were paper.
Oh my lord! They put that in like every time they retell the origin of him crushing that pipe.
I know.
Then Peter, it's a spider. It has to be. Well, duh.
Hey, was that like a secret reference to like we hope we're gonna crush Superman because he's a red and blue superhero?
Oh,
I'm just saying, maybe.
I mean, that Superman was on their minds because you read Amazing Spider-Man 3. I swear, Dr. Octopus calls Spider-Man Superman and one's.
Yeah, so I think that's kind of like one of those.
Oh yeah,
coming for you, DCC.
Oh yeah, Fantastic Four was his answer to Justice League at first.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Nope, we gotta go bigger." Avengers.
So Peter,
I like Fantastic Four because it's a family, and I like that Spider-Man is connected. Well, it used to be more obvious, but connected to Fantastic Four.
Yeah. So Peter's like, oh, where did these? It must have been the spider that gave me these strange powers. Oh, duh! It happened 5 minutes ago. I can walk.
No, it was Aunt May's soup, dummy.
They can crawl down the cable. The wheat cakes.
And then he's like, a few minutes later, cut to the wrestling place with Crusher Hogan.
Now he's feeling absolutely, radiation, genetic mutation. He's feeling absolutely fine. A few minutes later.
Filled with excitement.
Ooh, a whole $100, Lilith Hellfire, to the man who can stay in the ring 3 minutes with Crusher Hogan. A whole 100.
Is Crusher Hogan related to Happy? Because if he's not, I'm mad.
I don't know if they ever said. Could be.
It's my headcanon. Don't crush it. Get it, crush it.
I get it.
I'm telling uncle jokes. Forgive me. It's still the holidays.
She's still hungover. So Peter goes.
But yeah, look at how he's drawn. Like he looks like freaking a crash test dummy on steroids in the back.
Well, Peter.
I don't even think the kids remember Crash Test Dummies, and it's fine. They had their own cartoon and everything. It was kind of disturbing.
Oh, I thought you meant the band. Okay.
Oh. Okay, not everybody can be a cool 90s kid. It's fine.
That's right. So Peter races home and puts on a cool disguise.
I'll take my glasses off.
What is that? Is that like stockings or something on his head?
Aunt May would be disturbed.
Yes. He's like, I'll try for that $100, Crusher.
Well, if it ain't a little mass Marvel step up, sucker.
Marvel, get it?
Get it, mass Marvel.
So of course, yeah, Crusher can't touch him. Then he picks up Crusher and just crawls up.
Like that is like a real wrestling move right there, though, where he has his hand on the back of his neck. Like, are you pole vaulting? Are we? What's going on here?
So yeah, he takes Crusher high above the ring. You win. Put me down. You're not human. No one can do that. Then we see the managers thinking, this masked character may be just what I've been looking for. See?
I know. Twirl your mustache and smoke your cigar.
Oh, a TV producer. With that active viewers, I can make you remember this guy from Web of Spider-Man 90 during our Mysterio month.
Oh yeah.
His only other appearance, yes.
Here's my card. Call me.
You'd
be a smash on the Ed Sullivan Show. Ouch.
Oh, not even Carson yet. Oh my Lord.
I know. Ouch. This is old.
He's like, keep the mask, but then Peter gets home. He's like, showmanship. He's like, I'll design a big old spider costume.
Hi, Aunt May. Brought you some crackers and milk. Okay, we're gonna have to memo to Charlie. Was crackers and milk ever really a thing?
I don't know. Yeah, May even looks different there.
They're blonde. They look blonde. Is it just me? And Peter's brown even changes. The colorist needs to be fired.
Well, I'm reading this in black and white, so.
Oh, thanks.
Well, here's some crackers for my little cracker.
Fill up!
What? I can say it. I'm one.
At Nightwing PDP.
I know just my voice and my demeanor, everything screams black man, but no, I'm a white man.
As far as you know. Sorry. Just Tied in the Shadows. Any Tied in the Shadows fans, let me know. Anyway.
So yeah.
So we see this little web shooter design and it's looking a little not probably the best.
Leave the boy alone, May. He has to work on his web shooter.
Also, the webbing on the dang spider suit. I hate it.
What?
I'm never gonna like it.
Oh, what, the armpit webbing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never gonna like it.
Well, I don't know if that was originally supposed to be, the early version of glider wing, Batman Beyond glider wings.
Yeah. I think so, but not really.
Yeah. Well, they got rid of it. Like with the memo.
Oh, there's also an ad in here now that we're at this point. Amazing new home training plan in air conditioning and refrigeration.
Ooh.
So you can learn this by mail. Like you get the how to fix the air conditioning kit and wow. This is like blowing my mind.
Well, yeah, we used to have the thing called mail, Lil, before the internet.
I mean, I know what mail is. I have Amazon Prime and Prime Now. What am I, an animal? Anyway.
So Peter's the whole proud of himself. So they laughed at me, the bookworm, eh? Only a science major.
I seen it with my own eyes, and I still don't believe it.
Only the science major could have created these web shooters. My costume's thin enough to wear under my street clothes.
Spandex will do that for you. Although to be fair, if you ever do get a high quality any kind of latex spandex Zentai suit, it's actually not thin enough to wear under street clothes. Hashtag pro tip for cosplayers.
If anyone would know about latex, it'd be love.
And you want to be my latex salesman.
There's our sign.
I was gonna say yay. We need the take a drink, it's fine. Leave them begging for more. Everybody's losing their minds in the crowd. I love it.
Yeah, part 2. Yeah, Peter's on TV and
they're just gobsmacked. Look at him clutching pearls.
crawling on walls, putting out candles with webbing like a boss.
Well, he's not king of the selfies yet, but he's
I
on
know.
TV, so close enough.
Yeah, so after he's done all, everyone wants to talk to him, and he's like, "I'm see my agent. I'm busy."
As his first TV spectacular ends.
Oh.
Well.
But then as he's leaving, here we go.
Why do we both go?
Because you'll see this scene replayed in many media in many times. The thing he keeps coming back to his whole entire life: stop thief, stop him. If he makes it to the elevator, he'll get away.
High-speed express elevator. We still don't have those in Florida, so I'm a little jealous.
Although, what did the guy steal? Because I don't see anything in his hands.
I think he.
Oh, maybe.
I thought there's a lot of backstory we can fill in. the things left unsaid in the panel.
How much money got away if it's in the prison purse?
He was a small-time crook.
Oh.
What's the matter with you, mister?
Gotta stick up your butt, mister?
Sorry, pal. That's your job.
Yep, because the security guard's like, well, you could have tripped him or did something.
Yeah, that old man's 90, like your uncle. Have some friggin' respect. He's still working. I don't know why. Social Security was booming back then. Oh, gosh, it still be working. Anyway.
But then Peter goes home and Aunt May and Uncle Ben have bought him a microscope.
Oh, a microscope for the nerd.
And he's like, oh, they're the best. They've always been there for me. The rest of the world can
go. Listen, you're the greatest family any fella ever had. You just know something bad's about to happen.
Uh-huh. So
the rest of the world can go hang for all I care. Wow.
Yeah, these early Ditko ones, man. Spider-Man's like...
He's kind of a Ditko.
He's that close to becoming a villain, too.
It was a 50-50.
So, yeah, so again, they show, he's making...
all his little stupid newspaper clippings.
Spider-Man plays to a pack.
Spider-Man becomes a sensation.
Oh, Spider-Man wins Showbiz Award. Spider-Man's slated for new TV series. Who is this Spider-Man?
I really do want to get my hands on that 70s Spider-Man show, live action show from Japan.
Oh, yeah, we got to cover some of that.
I have to find it. Like, I need it. Because it's like responsible for Power Rangers. So, I need to see it. Eventually.
Yes. We need to do that in the worst way. All right. So, oh boy, here we go. So one
After
night
he comes back from a personal appearance.
Yeah. A police car in front of the house. What could be wrong?
Bad news, son. Your uncle has been shot. Murdered.
Murder most foul.
Who did it? Who shot him? It was a burglar. Your uncle surprised him. But we got him.
Got him cornered.
In the old Acme warehouse.
Your aunt's
like
next
what is he? The coyote? Like what?
Exactly. Your aunt's next door with the neighbors, and Peter runs in the house like, gotta go.
See, I like that it wasn't like immediate, like some other stories make it seem. It was a while. It wasn't instant karma.
Peter's like, I gotta go, and he runs in the house, puts on his costume, and crawls out the window. So the cop is like, what? Do you have to go to the bathroom or something? He ran in and
surprised
never came out.
To see me?
So yeah, so
he had to die because he could have put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, well, Peter swings across town to the warehouse. There's the burglar. Well, there you are, half in shadow, so I can't see you right away. So of course, Spider-Man makes quick work of him, and when he knocks that hat off, because he couldn't recognize him with the hat on. No, it can't be the fugitive who ran past me. I could have stopped you when I had the chance.
And now Uncle Ben is dead.
And we'll never mention him ever again.
Because he's Mephisto. It's fine.
Oh.
Okay, so here comes. Okay, guys, here it comes. Okay.
What?
There's that little shot they like to use of him in the back.
Just walking away.
Yeah, we're gonna see this a lot.
And a green, silent figure slowly fades into the gathering darkness, aware at last that in this world with great power, there must also come. There must also come, yes, great responsibility. And so a legend is
If you're gonna quote it, do the quote right. That's all I'm saying.
That's right. Remember that also, people. And then did they have that in the original issue, The Secret of Spider-Man's Mask and Costume?
Yes. Wait, no, hold on. Double check.
It's just like one.
The bell ringer. What else is in here? Man in the Money Case. No.
No, Kaz, the first panel, it says, perhaps you are one of many readers who have written to us to ask why Spidey's eyes don't show through his mask.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that must be later on. Again, I'm reading The Essential Spider-Man, so Volume 1. All right. And again, I'm sure you're familiar with Amazing Spider-Man #1.
Wait, I had trivia.
Oh, go ahead.
Which one do I want to mention? Oh, never. Oh, I do want to say that. Do you know Crusher Hogan's real name? Because it's revealed in Spider-Man's Tangled Web #14. If you don't.
Oh, I read that too. Not Carl, is it?
I don't know.
Why you ask the question if you don't know the answer?
I just know the book that it's in. It's been a while. I don't care about Crusher Hogan because they never answer if he's related to Happy.
Oh, please. I should have Charlie Esser on here. I'm sure he would go on and on about why we should care about Crusher.
You know, there's one official there's like 3 official handbooks that I have. But I think official handbook of the Marvel Universe A to Z #11 is actually one of the most essential ones that you should pick up. So if you can find it, you should totally do it because it answers a lot of Spider-Man related questions.
All right.
Throw that out.
So Crusher Hogan's real name is Joseph Hogan.
What's Hulk Hogan's real name?
Isn't it Terry? Terry Bollea.
Yeah. Okay. So nope, they missed opportunity.
He wasn't calling no one. He was calling anyone brother. This was before Hulk Hogan, was it?
I know. They don't reveal that name for quite a while, right?
What?
Well, yeah. I guess he was probably still in the minor leagues. Wrestling was still like a basic thing.
Yeah.
So, Amazing Spider-Man #1, eh?
Yes. With
Spider-Man versus the Chameleon.
The Fantastic Four on the cover. They don't suspect my real power.
Exactly. This cover is like crisp.
Yep.
Like, holy crap, I love it. It was 12 cents, by the way, guys, in case you were ever wondering.
Those were the days. Even though it wasn't a lot, those were the days.
Oh wait, there's an alternate cover?
What?
Oh, it's just got the vintage thing on it. It's the actual, yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, this cover date says March. Soon. That's March '63, correct?
Yes. Let me double check.
Oh man, so we had to wait quite a few months between Amazing Fantasy 15 and Amazing Spider-Man #1.
They had to count the numbers by hand. So yeah, desperate for money, following the death of Uncle Ben.
Yeah,
he's gonna continue in show business, but he can't cash a paycheck because it's made out to Spider-Man. And J. Jonah Jameson at the Bugle calling him out.
Yeah, and the rent's due. I don't know what Aunt May's gonna do for money.
Should open up that boarding house. Come up and see me sometime.
Why do you think she's had so many fiancés?
Exactly. Black Widow. The original.
Yeah, so Peter's getting desperate, thinking, "Oh, I could just rob a bank, go anywhere." But he's like, "Well, no. What if I got caught?"
I like that J. Jonah Jameson's like, he's a phony. And for all my Family Guy friends, I do have to make this reference. He's a big fat phony. Meanwhile, my son, the astronaut, is a real hero. Astronauts don't save people from crime. Just saying. They survive a space exploration.
I was going to say, he's going up in a 1963 rocket, Lilith.
Well, yeah. Well, apparently they had a better chance of getting to the moon than they do now. Hashtag it never happened. Moving on.
Oh.
Secret conspiracy theorist. Yes, I know.
So yeah, Peter sees. He's like, why doesn't Jameson give other people crap like the Fantastic Four and the Ant-Man? Nobody bothers them. What?
Well, nobody bothers the Ant-Man because he's the Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Lame.
Because no one sees him coming.
I was gonna say, and he continues to march on.
And this was Hank Pym, man. He got a wicked backhand.
Oh.
Never forgive, never forget.
So Spider-Man's commandeering aircrafts now, so that's cool.
Well, wait, you missed Aunt May pawning her jewelry.
I know, that's sad. I didn't want to think about it.
Spider-Man.
This is messed up.
I can't let Aunt May down. Even if Spider-Man must stalk the city again at night. So he's going to be walking the streets at night. In his spandex. Sounds like one of these movies Lilith watches.
It does.
So yeah, part 2. John Jameson's about to go up into orbit.
This yeah, Spider-Man was like 2 steps away from becoming a villain, and I just need an Elsewhere tale where he's like you know.
Yep.
Actually, a real evil genius villain. Like him and Doom are hanging out having a drink.
He's hey, issue 5. They could have teamed up.
I know.
Oh my lord!
I was just like, oh, son of a gun!
You're 2 steps away from Charlie Esser territory. He's a menace, I tell you.
Well, he is secretly a menace and not that bright sometimes. It's how they write him.
Yeah, but once the space capsule goes out of control, Spider-Man goes to help. Gets the new guidance.
Fixing the problem that you created. Okay, whatever.
How did he mess with the guidance system?
He knew. He knew what it was.
Yep. Yes, but he was just a puny little nerd. No one would listen to him.
True.
So yeah, he hitches a ride on a fighter plane and get up to the space capsule. And I guess the doodad goes on the outside of the capsule. So hey.
Yeah, it gets properly oriented and the parachute actually opens.
Yep.
And then of course Peter is shocked that J. Jonah Jameson's editorial is like he deliberately sabotaged the space capsule.
And he
needed a publicity stunt. I was just like, what?
And he demands Spider-Man.
Not too far from the truth.
He demands Spider-Man be arrested and prosecuted.
Peter Parker's position is as hopeless as ever. To think he goes to work for this man.
Exactly. Because Jameson's telling everyone, yes, it's all plot by Spider-Man, steal the spotlight.
But they kind of buried the lead, because I really dig the next story, which is Spider-Man versus the Chameleon.
Yes.
This is like, yes. Like, he goes to Baxter Tower. He wants to get, like, a job, but he finds out that it's a nonprofit organization. They don't earn any salaries. They get all their money off of Reed's invention.
Yep.
Apparently.
Yep. Spider-Man breaks in the Baxter building and tears up
that little plexiglass cage trap thingy. What?
He wrecked it.
Why?
He wrecked it. It cost thousands of dollars. But yeah, he's throwing the thing into the torch.
A multi-pocket disguise vest. Really?
Tries to web up Mr. Fantastic. He slides through the webbing. Sue. Just because you can turn invisible, remember to turn the rope invisible.
Exactly.
Although he still has his spider sense.
Which we're not really making a big deal of right now, but we will. Don't you worry. Oh, sure.
He came to become a member, which was the summary of the first ever What If issue.
Yep.
Yeah, like you said, they're non-profits, so. Besides, this isn't Outlaws Anonymous.
Yeah, the Chameleon Man. I get a chuckle out of it all the time.
What, the Chameleon?
Yeah. He's using a multi-pocket disguise vest. Like, what even is that?
So,
What?
He needs something, because he has that whole room of false masks and mustaches. And...
But a disguise vest? You're a huge nerd too, secretly. Only nerds wear vests. Fight me.
And what's with that, with that plain mask he wears when he's the Chameleon? It's just like, why wouldn't you just throw a mask over your real face?
He's proud of that face. Apparently.
And then he calls Spider-Man through his spider sense.
He's like, yeah, he deduces that Spider-Man has no legitimate way to earn a living and must be short on money. And I'm like, well, that's a hell of an intuition there, mister. You should go play the lottery. So he contacted him with a phony job offer. Like, what?
Yep.
So weird.
1963 Lilith Hellfire.
Yeah, there's a lot of drugs. I get it.
So, yes, he disguises himself as Spider-Man. He steals some missile defense plans with his web gun.
Yeah.
The Chameleon.
Yeah.
Of course, when the real Spider-Man shows up, the guards think it was him who stole the plans. So he webs them up and gets away.
So, Chameleon's got a helicopter, and he's waiting on a Soviet submarine. Wow.
That's right.
This is like super James Bondy.
Commies, Lilith Hellfire. Commies.
I know, but it's like super James Bondy. I love it.
Well, the first story, he was he was saving a runaway space capsule. Talk about your...
Like, wow, we are really in the thick of the 60s, right?
Out of your friendly neighborhood, yeah.
I think that's why they had to rebrand him like that, though, to be honest.
Yeah.
But to be fair, he spun out of Amazing Fantasy, so...
Yes, his parents were spies.
Spies like us? Wait. We really do have to update our references for the kids that are listening, if they're listening.
That's right.
It's like Red Dawn did have like a remake, right? Did I fever dream that?
Even the Hunt for Red October is kind of dated.
Yeah. Remember when Ben Affleck tried to take over that role in Sum of All Fear? Hashtag still bitter. Hashtag stick to directing. Oh yeah, they did in 2012. I did not fever dream that. Awesome.
Why did you say that name?
You know, The Town was great. That's the last great thing he did. He's no Matt Damon. Yeah, I don't care.
The last great thing he did was Jennifer Lopez.
Ouch. Not even that. Like I said, it's The Town. I'll give him that.
Yeah. So Spider-Man steals a boat, gets out to the submarine as the helicopter's coming in to land. Oh, yeah. He gets it. Again, we've seen that in retelling Spider-Man ripping the door off the helicopter.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great little clip. You know.
Brings the chameleon back. Brings the chameleon back to the cops, but breaks away in the confusion with a smoke bomb or something.
Batman? What?
Then he disguises himself as one of the cops, but hey, guess whose spider sense picks him up? Even in the dark.
That's pretty handy. I kind of wish I had spider sense.
Mm-hmm. But then he grabs the fake cop. He's like, help, it's me. It's the chameleon disguised as Spider-Man again. So the cops try to grab Spider-Man, but he gets away. But hey, look.
He's getting jaded already.
I know.
Like, I like that they're doing this. They should have really stuck with it.
I know. It sounds like something you'd write. But Spider-Man did manage to rip the front of the chameleon's disguise, so the cops do say, oh, it's him. And then we see Spider-Man running away. Nothing turns out right. Sob.
Emo cry.
And we see the Fantastic Four talking. Reed, he's so powerful and confused. What if Spider-Man ever turns his superpowers against the law?
Exactly.
If a teenager's so strong, how strong will he be when he gets older? Don't worry, gang. He'll never smarten up.
Seriously. Oh, I do like that Spider-Man versus the Chameleon is expanded upon in a Fantastic Four annual #1.
Ooh.
If you guys want to follow up on that, if you can find it, it's a great story. I like it a lot.
The Chameleon would go through so many iterations. Well, he'd have silly putty for a face for a while.
That's my favorite version. Don't judge me.
Like late
'cause I have a thing for
80s.
Clayface, so it's kind of like, yeah, I like that.
It makes sense if he could do it, but then somehow he went back to like the old look for some reason.
Editors. It's too confusing for the readers.
He's a Clayface, see?
They don't want DC coming for them.
No.
Really? You see what they did to the Charleston universe, don't you? They said one character and took the whole damn comic book company.
No.
Hashtag true story.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, real Captain Marvel. It's a good start, and like I said, like the first couple of issues, like I like the path that it wasn't all like, peaches and rainbows and puppies for him.
That's right.
I like that.
Realistic.
Grounded, very grounded.
At this point, DC, everyone had a happy ending by the end of every episode, every issue.
Which honestly, they need to go back to. Like, can we talk?
I know.
Like,
Now DC's the dark one.
Comic capers, but
No, DC's the dark one.
yeah, who would have thunk? But yeah, solid start. It gives me chuckles. It gives me something to think about new every single time I reread it. The artwork is rough though, so it is a solid B+ for me for both of these.
Again, it's 60 for the 60s. I mean, Ditko was one of the better artists of the 60s, I think.
Like I said, real Archie vibes, not what I was looking for.
You like Archie?
I know, but like the reason, so Archie style in my mind, it means that I'm expecting a certain kind of story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas all the other, like every company kind of has that style. You know what I mean? And it kind of tunes you subconsciously to the story that you're about to read. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when that doesn't like match up, it's just like, ooh, something rubs against the grain back here. So that's just kind of like probably one of my little stupid quirks or whatever, but yeah. But the story is solid, a really good start for a character. Obviously, it was really good. Like I said, he's almost 60 years old, and he basically is Marvel.
Yes.
Sorry, Fantastic Four. Sorry, Namor. Sorry, Ghost Rider. You're so close back in the 90s. You were so close.
What?
To being like the go-to character, and then that Nicolas Cage movie happened. They're like, oh, we want everybody to forget you are a Marvel property.
Oh.
Let's be honest, that's what happened.
Yeah, I know. Nick Cage.
Well, yeah, that's all I really have to say about it.
Yeah. A legendary beginning. I think probably besides the Batman and Superman origins, probably the one best known by people.
Definitely. It's sad, but it's like I said, I like this version because it isn't instant karma. Like he had time, and then it bit him in the butt. I really enjoy that aspect.
Oh, if you like not instantaneous karma, just wait. In 2 weeks, we'll be talking Ultimate Spider-Man 1 through 7, and Bendis. Hey, why say it in 1 issue when you can say it in 7?
Because that's the Bendis way.
Bendis.
Long, drawn out, talky as hell. So much dialogue, you can't see the artwork.
Bendis.
So many panels, you need a damn arrow.
Or just people staring at each other. What? What did you say? You heard what I said. What? What did you say? What? You heard me.
Yeah, that too.
So
We gotta stop giving him so much guff. We have to, but it's like what we're known for at this point, though. It really probably is.
Us and half the internet, yeah. All right. So we done here?
Yes, sir.
All right. So yes. So next week, come back. We will be doing Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man #1, featuring the tarantula and some bad Spanish.
Muy malo.
And then, like I said, the week after we'll be covering Ultimate Spider-Man 1 through 7 because again, Bendis.
I like him better in Marvel. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
He suits a Marvel lifestyle.
Yes. And you may be saying, hey, what happened to Web of Spider-Man #1? Well, stay tuned. Later in the year, we'll get to that when we dive into some alien costume stuff.
Oh, hooray.
Ew, what?
I'm kidding. I have to be the person that says stuff like that. That's just how this... Haven't you figured that out? That's how this works.
She's been saying that since she's like 5 years old. I'm the person that say this stuff.
Yeah, I'm the contrarian. It's fine.
I'm the contrarian. It's her superhero code name. Anyway,
correct.
So yes, send your thoughts on these classic issues: Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man #1, Ultimate Spider-Man issues 1 through 7, and again, last week of the month we'll be doing our monthly reviews again. So send your thoughts on the new issues also. So email us capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow all of the Ultimate Spider Cast and all the Capes and Lunatics social media at Linktree. That's linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. And remember to support the sponsors: Tweaked Audio, Pod Life the Book, Hunt a Killer, and check the show notes for the Southgate Media Group link to Amazon anytime you shop at Amazon, because when you're on there returning those Christmas presents you didn't want and you're buying the stuff you did want, use the link. Help support this network so you can get fine quality programming such as the Ultimate Spider-Cast and many, 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 many other fine shows. And Lilith Hellfire, where can battle with you to the contrary?
If you nerds want to be the counter to my contrarian opinion, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire and also on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69. There's like a plethora of Lilith Hellfires on the internet, and apparently like half of them follow me. It's a really weird thing. So I want to shout out to all the other Lilith Hellfires out there in the Twitter land. Oh, like I got tagged in on like a comment, I guess, and it was like 23 other people like with the name Lilith Hellfire and like their tags. So I was just like, this is interesting.
That's all right. A couple of days ago, I saw I guess one of the accounts got tagged because I guess there must be a band somewhere named Full Stream Ahead.
Oh no! You didn't do your research, boys.
I don't know how popular they are, Lil. I think they were playing at some local bar where
they have to be on the podcast then. You have to tell Charlie to reach out to them.
Or welcome our house fans.
You gotta have that Spider-Man meme pointing at each other. For the episode artwork. The episode writes itself, okay?
Nice. All right.
Gobble, gobble.
All right, everyone. Again, thank you for coming back and joining us in 2020. And remember, come back next week for Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man #1. There's 7 goodness, I think. Oh, we even covered Swarm #1 last one. Hitting all the #1. And swing on back.
Flip. Hey, can our